All right. So, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
So, my name is Janine, and today I will be conducting your speaking test. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here's a smile. It seems like you're ready. So, let's start. First, tell me about yourself.
Well, my full name is Minh Khôi, and I'm currently 16 years old, studying at Minh Khôi High School.
Okay. What do you do? What are the things that you do during your free time?
If I had some leisure time, I would go out with my friends to play some sports like basketball, football, or even volleyball. And if my friends are busy, then I will stay at home and play with my younger brother.
How many are you in the family?
Excuse me?
How many are you in the family?
How many?
People are there in your family?
My family have 4 people: my parents, me, and my little brother.
Okay, perfect. Now, let's talk about your family then. Or let's talk about your home.
Yes.
Okay, so do you live in a house or a flat?
I'm now currently living in a house, but at first my parents intended to rent a flat because it is considered cheaper in Vietnam to rent a flat than buy an actual house. But with the financial support from my grandparents, they decided to buy a house, and I'm now currently living in it.
Okay, perfect. But do you prefer living in a house or a flat? If I let you choose, only you.
Well, it's hard to choose, and it kind of depends. But from now, I would choose to stay with at my house because well, it is not as spacious and a bit cramped, but my family and I enjoy the cozy environment that my home brings to us.
Okay, perfect. And so then let's talk about computers. Do you often use a computer?
To be honest, I rarely use my computer because I think that using my personal mobile phone is more convenient, and I can like literally bring my phone to anywhere and use it at any time I want.
Okay. So how about if you have to like do some homework, something like that? Do you still use your cell phone? Your mobile phone?
Well, definitely I will use my cell phone, but when doing my homeworks or projects, I would prefer using my because the screen is much larger, and I can also search and have more access to information online, and also participate in online platforms to interact with my friends.
Okay, very good. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and move on to part two. So for this part, I will give you 1 minute. So I want you to read it first.
Yes.
And then after that, I will give you 1 minute to write down some notes. And after 1 minute, I will give you 1 minute to talk about your topic. Okay?
Yes.
Just only 1 minute. Ready? Read it first. Did you bring a pen?
No.
You did not. Okay, I'll use my pen. Okay, read it first.
Yeah.
Done?
Yes.
Okay, here's a pen. I'll give you 1 minute to write down some notes. Timer starts now. Not yet. You have 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay. So I will give you 1 minute to talk about your topic. Ready? Go.
Now I will talk about a website that I find really useful in my studies. It is called google.com. It is really popular among probably all the generations, especially with teenagers nowadays, because they have more access to modern technologies like cell phone and computers. With Google, I can have more access to information online through different platforms, which helps me a lot in my studies. And for example, when doing my homework, if I find a math problem that is really hard, I can search some suggestions online to find a solution to solve it. Moreover, on that website,
Continue.
there are many online learning platforms which help me interact with my friends to discuss the lessons. Without this website, many homeworks and tasks for me would be really difficult, and it is really time consuming for me to really sit down and try to comprehend what it requires me to solve it.
Okay. Very good. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and move on to part 3. So for part 3, this is going to be a discussion topic. I'll be asking you some questions,
Yes.
and then we can talk about this topic. You can ask me questions if you want. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's talk about social media. Do you have social media? Or do you use social media?
I rarely use social media because I consider myself as an introvert person, and social media is not something that suitable for me. And also, I prefer interacting with people face to face rather than just texting with them or video calling.
True. Yeah. It's better it's better like messaging someone or talking to someone in person so you can see their reaction, right?
Yeah,
Because what if you talk to someone and then you might misinterpret what he's talking about? Now,
definitely.
yeah. So, well, do you have any social media accounts? Do you have any social media accounts?
Yes, definitely. I have more than one on different online
Platforms?
yes,
Like?
platforms like Instagram, Facebook, or Zalo, because I can use them to interact with my friends from far distance, because well, not any time they are available for me to have a meeting face to face, so I can just text them, video calling, or just do some voice messaging to them.
Understand. Yeah. Especially if they live far,
Yes,
right?
very far.
Okay. Now, let's talk about fake news. Have you ever posted or shared something on any social media platform that was fake news? I mean, you've shared it and you just like learned from it that it was fake news.
Yeah, since I have my personal mobile phones on my computer, I rarely post or share anything about my daily life or about my family on social media. Because as I mentioned, I am an introvert. Yeah, and I do not like to share anything on my social account, and I like
Okay.
absolutely hate fake news, so I wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do anything like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, that is the end of our speaking task. Good job. Very good.
Yeah.